So we've got another scammer on the line. This one is going by the name of Carmen, and supposedly is in Regina, Saskatchewan, and at age 38. Photo looks like she's younger than 38. There was two photos, and I had swiped right on one of them, and I hadn't looked at the second one. When I did look at the second one, it was a different person. It was a different woman altogether. Different nose, different eyes. Yeah. So anyway, but so far, now that we've matched, the photo is gone. The second photo. So I guess they realized their mistake or whatever. So the initial conversation is gone. Basically asking how I'm doing and wondering if I'd give them a chance to get to know me, and then of course usually, so what are you on here looking for? And my usual reply is a long-term relationship, which is the fact. And yeah, so conversation's kind of continuing on from there, but there's a delay between answers again, which can be just normal, but it tends to be one of the signs of a scammer, because they've got so many people that they're answering. So they're basically taking time to answer each person. So we'll see how it goes. But anyway, I did ask how what attracted her to my profile, and she said the glasses and the smile got me. And I don't know if I'm smiling in the photo, but whatever. More like a grimace, but maybe more of a Mona Lisa sort of smile, I guess. But anyway, so we'll see how it goes, and I'll keep you posted. Okay, after several minutes, they finally replied, and I had asked what they were looking for, and they said, I quote, "I am looking for an honest man, one that won't make you feel lonely. I hope I find one." And the "I hope" and "I find one" aren't in capitals, they're just small lowercase. So yeah, I'm not so sure this person is an English speaker to begin with, but or that great of an English speaker, especially living in Regina, Saskatchewan. Anyway, I'm going to ask how long they've been in Regina, and we'll see what happens there. So it's fallen apart fast for this Carmen gal, or gal. I asked how long they lived in Regina, and they said about a year now. So I said, "Where did you move from?" And the answer I got was, "I have families there too." Yeah, so much for English. Yeah, so I'm not sure what to answer to that to kind of keep this going, but we'll see, I guess. I'll just maybe repeat myself. We'll see. So I kept the conversation going with just a statement of whether they had family in Regina or where they moved from. And the answer was where they moved from. No particular place, but just where they moved from. So I said, "And where was that?" So we'll see what they answer. Yeah, I don't know. The scammers basically have a general list of responses, and they don't always fit the questions that you ask. So it's been about 6-7 minutes since the last response, or last response I gave anyway. So unlikely that they're going to respond. Well, they still might. I'd give it 15 minutes. Usually there's up to 15-20 minutes delay in responses sometimes with these scammers. Yeah, such fun. Yeah, I'll probably do a few more videos depending upon what sort of scammers I end up getting or getting contacting me. So we'll see how this one goes. I'll do a quick check, and nope, still no response. Oh well. I'll continue this video if I get a response. I got a response. They say they moved from Texas Cedar Park. Cedar spelled S-E-D-A-R, not capitalized. I'll just show you right here, right there, Cedar Park. So, anyway, yeah, I don't think so. Well, we'll see what they say when I do a quick reply here. And my reply was simply, so you were born in Texas? And we'll get a yes answer to that, I'm sure. And that'll pretty much put the nail in the coffin of the scammer, because even if I let everything else go, born in Texas and not being able to spell in English and speak in English, yeah, I don't think it's going to add up to a real person. Anyway, oh, guess what? Yes! Yes was the response. Oh my God, what can I say to this without being a smart ass? Well, I'll let you know in a bit. Here's how the conversation's gone thus far. Hi, how are you today? I'd love to get to know you more. If you don't mind giving me a chance. Happy weekend. Happy weekend is kind of funny, but anyway. And then I just answered, of course. There you go. And I kind of goofed up on this little bit, a long-term relationship. So what attracted you to my profile? Preferably my last one. And I meant, of course, looking for my last relationship. But, yeah, I'm surprised they didn't catch that as a goof. But anyway. So there's why they contacted me, the glasses and the smile. And I pray and hope you find the very last one. There's always a religious overtone, it seems, to a lot of these scammers. There's always kind of a Christianity slant to their messages. They seem to be targeting that sort of person, I guess. Why they're contacting me, I don't know. Yeah. So, and again, I'm looking for an honest man, one that won't make you feel lonely. I hope I find one. Aww. Anyway, so there you go. And they moved from Texas. So, we'll probably be going back after this Corona season. Oh yeah, I have families there too. Okay. And she moved from Texas Cedar Park with an S. And no, there is not a Cedar Park with an S in the US of A. So anyway, I said, what brought you to Regina? So they're thinking of an answer for that. We'll tell you what they do or what they answer. So, what brought them to Regina? Surprise, surprise. It was business. A single word answer. Took them 6 minutes to come up with that, or type that in. So I asked what kind of business they're into. And this is what we got. My bid mum, B-I-D, mum, owns a small-scale business in town which deals with jewelry. Okay. I don't know what a bid mom is. I have no idea. I'll just show you their reply right now. They screwed up. It said they want, it's the bid mum. They meant big bum, auntie. Okay, now that's not an English term at all. I suspect it means that we're dealing with a Nigerian, the big mum. So I'll just double check on that and see if that's a kind of a colloquialism. Anyway, see if that's more of a Nigerian term. In any case, it's definitely not English or U.S. or Canadian English. Seems to maybe be UK, possibly Nigeria, possibly Cambodia. But yeah, definitely not a colloquialism. Colloquialism, whatever. You know what I'm trying to say. So, yeah. So what are we going to respond? I'm just going to do an IC for now. And we'll kind of see where we're going with this. I'm going to ask for some details. What kind of jewelry? And we'll see where we go from here. Now, if I could type. There we go. What kind of jewelry? And we spelled jewelry properly. They didn't. Okay. We'll see what they say. So this is where we're at now. It's what kind of jewelry, and silver and goldsmithing. For some reason, a lot of the businesses, they say they're connected to have kind of I guess a monetary related value for some reason. Probably to go with the scam that comes later on. So anyway, I just put interesting. Yes. So what am I into? Well, I ran out of space on my phone for recording, so I had to buy myself some time. So I said, in what way do you mean? And what line of work are you in? And how long have you been on this site? I've been waiting for that question, that last question. That's normally kind of where they part ways, when they realize I've been on here for a while. And they realize, hey, he kind of knows what's going on. So, well, we'll see if we can keep them going anyway. I just told them what I do, antiques and collectibles, which is in my profile. It's obvious, but they wanted to know how long I've been on the site, and I was basically vague. I'm not telling them that I've been on here for a long time. I've just said, and that my last relationship ended a few weeks ago, and that should be good enough. They will assume I've been here for only a few weeks. So we'll see what they respond now. See if they step into the scam portion of the profile. And while I've been doing this, I've been doing some research on another profile that I've been talking with. This one, for some reason, has not the usual hallmarks of a scamming profile. So I'll do a separate video on it. But I have a feeling it's a scam as well, but I have to delve into it a little deeper to see what's going on. So anyway, excuse my bad typing as well. Relationship with two eyes in it. Anyway, so stay tuned for more. So anyway, told her what I did, and that my last relationship ended a few weeks ago, as I mentioned. And they replied, I am so sorry to hear about that. I might want to ask what happened, and I just thought it's not good of me. Yeah, this person was born in Texas. That's not a Texas drawl. Okay, so anyway, I said it was a long-distance relationship. She was overseas. We just mutually decided it was too far, which is actually the truth. Anyway, deeply sorry to hear that. How have you been coping these past weeks? I hope you trying to keeping everything in control. And I'm going to reply, yes, everything is fine. So they're all sympathetic about my relationship ending. And yeah, deeply sorry to hear that. How have you been coping these past weeks? Love how they spell past. Past weeks. Hope you trying to keeping everything in control. So I just put yes, everything is fine, and I'm really not in the mood to string this person along any further. They're apparently still online according to that, right there. But I believe if I click on her photo, oh no, it still appears. But the odd thing is, she's actually disappeared from my messages. Let's see if we refresh the page, what happens. Did she come back? No, she's coming back. Well, we'll see what happens. I've reported it. Odds are it's going to disappear. She's no longer in my messages. Yeah. So, she'll be gone in a little bit, I suspect. Okay. That's pretty much it for the video. Thanks for watching. Not focusing. And whoever the photo is actually of, well, you're internet famous, briefly. Unfortunately, some scammers been using your photo. So, yeah, that's the way it goes. Scamming all the time. All these Nigerian and Cambodia, possibly, who knows. So, suspect it was Nigerian. But, yeah. So, thanks for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe if you want to see more of these. Especially like. Leave a comment if you like. And, yeah. So, we'll go from there and leave it at that. So check out the other videos on single site scammers, and we'll see what other stuff pops up. I do have a couple others that are a little more involved, that seem to have long profiles and are not the typical scammer profiles, but either being catfished or they're a little more sophisticated in their scamming. Anyway, that's it. Thanks for watching. Take care.